We're back from Kansas, which means we're back to making you money. Last time we hit out of 4 out of our top 5 picks. Why not best that and go 5 for 5 at the Lady in Black? This is Stuck in the Catch Fence best bets at the Goodyear 400.
Like money.
What, janitor?
That's right, babe. I just bought this truck straight cash. And I got enough cigarettes to last me and my family for the rest of our lives. I'm rich, biatch. Got it.
Yeah, this is what Travis does whenever he makes money. He just
We go.
And you're good at that. You're good at that. I don't doubt it anymore. I said, Travis, you keep telling me to bet the farm, the house, the pig, the stepchild, and I was like, I don't know. That seems like a lot. And then I see you with all these things and how you continue to do that. It's a lot easier than the craps table at times. I mean, am I right?
Very, very, very.
So let's not waste any more time. Let's jump right into it, Mr. Butt. Tell me what your consensus picks are when we go to Darlington.
I mean, Hamlin top 3, dude's incredible there. I think I think he's almost guaranteed top 3. Busch top 5. He's been super consistent lately. I think he's kind of got a stretch. Him and his crew chiefs kind of inching their way to a better thing. Plus 190, you're not going to get a Busch top 5 at odds that good. So take him. And then Eric Jones. I know he's been off for 2 weeks, but Eric Jones is very, very good at Darlington. Very good at Darlington. I think that's a pretty easy top 10. He's coming back. They've showed speed there plenty of times. I think that's a pretty good one.
Yeah, I mean, you got to mention too, like last week, you got to pick what's good.
Mm-hmm.
And I mentioned John Hunter Nemechek, who's been awful, and then as a top 10 driver, he ended up getting 13th. So the process is there. And when it comes to this track, as we talked about on the weekly show, it's about racecraft. So somebody like Eric Jones, who has finished top 10 here a ton of times, top 5 here, 2 wins here, that's what you have to bet on, because this track is not like other tracks. So, they held him out for this race. He could have raced last week. They held him out. Same thing with momentum. Kyle Busch, you mentioned it. I got too much emotion when it comes to Kyle Busch, but he's been good recently, and you got to ride that wave.
And just riding a wave. I had a buddy that texted me and said, "Hey, I didn't see your show. Like, what's your picks for Kansas?" Because I was like, "Well, we're in Kansas, so we can't really whatever." But here's our 5 picks that we were, considering. And last week we hit 3 out of 5 again. So we had our hammer bet. We missed the only one we missed was it was a top 3. I remember. I think it was a Reddick top 5 or something. So
it was probably 23-11. Who's
they beat us. But like I said, I mean, you got to ride the wave.
Yeah. So going into the gas and go, and this will be one of the very, 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 very few times that you'll see that type of odds for a Hendrick car to win.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a double take for me, Travis.
Yeah, and I know when we were talking, and we talked about it, and I was like, gosh, I was like, that's hard to take. I think Bowman's he's close. I think he's gonna be he's the last Hendrick guy to win. Yeah, plus 3,500. It's I wouldn't say it's just not his worst track, but it's a good track. I think he's on the breaking point. Like, he's gonna bust out a win. He's gonna do what we did back in 2021. He's gonna keep knocking on the door, and then finally he's gonna go boom, 4 wins. I think he's the same way. Bowman's coming. Bowman's gonna be there. I think a Bowman win is coming. It's just a matter of when. And what better odds you gonna get than getting him at plus 3,500? I'd say $10 bet is gonna win you $350. $100 bet's going to win you $3,500.
Yeah. And we saw it last week. Toyotas dominate Kansas. Guess what? 6 out of the top 7, JGR and Hendrick again, right there. You got to stick with it. And if you're going to get 3,500 for the win, then obviously top 10, and you're still getting money with a Hendrick driver. Yeah. The same thing could have been said at Kansas. If we were to look at the odds back then and go, but it's not really their track, things of that nature. This is more his track than Kansas was when it comes to the Chevys and when it comes to speed on this track. And with Alex Bowman, He's being consistent and keeping his nose clean. And that's so big in today's racing because we don't doubt the speed. And the same thing is happening to somebody like a Martin Truex. Martin Truex has kept his nose clean and been right there. Honestly, Martin Truex should probably have 2 wins and has been screwed. But the same thing with Alex Bowman. Keep your nose clean. Do the right thing of making your speed there. Don't take the risk. And the top 10 is easy to get.
I agree.
So,
100%.
yeah, that's what we got for the Lady in Black. Hopefully you make sure you give the video a like. If you're new here, give a subscribe because, I mean, if we make you money, the easiest thing you can do is get 2 free clicks for us. So, yeah, we appreciate it. Catch our weekly show, iRacing, short-term videos we got coming out as well. All that and more. But hopefully, more importantly, you do that happy dance after you make a little bit of moolah this Sunday at the Goodyear 400. For Travis Bet, I'm Ryan Peters. This is Stuck at the Catch Fence. See you next time. God bless.
Money.
Janitor?
That's right, babe. I just bought this truck straight cash. And I got enough cigarettes to last me and my family for the rest of our lives. I'm rich, bitch! Got it.